Shalom, everybody. Peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope you hear me very well now. Is my voice coming? Let me know if you hear me. If you don't hear me, it's okay, even better. That will take us back on time to Charlie Chaplin time. So we can really have and enjoy our time together without bothering ourselves with a voice you don't like to hear. As you know, my voice is not something you like to hear. There's other voices we love to hear. Like who? Good friends. First of all, my voice is the better voice in the world. Especially when I read the Quran. Zakir Naik, your voice is the best voice of the world, I agree. But how about your jacket? Zakir Naik, seriously. I'm not talking about jacket itself. I mean, you are so small inside that jacket. Where are you inside the jacket? Good friends. First of all, I make it this way, so if they shoot at me, the bullet will go through. I never thought about this. Seriously. So today our topic is about Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And by the way, I want to say to the Pakistani Muslim, peace be upon them. If you think you can sentence Christians to death in Pakistan and nobody will insult your prophet, just wait. We will wipe the floor with your prophet. The more you discriminate the Christians in Pakistan, we will do what we need to do. We will take justice by wiping the floor with your prophet. So today our topic is a prophet, the prophet Muhammad, is a satanic man. For sure, if you are a Muhammadan and you like to join us, feel free, you can just click at the link in Patreon and you can be here in a second. And we don't want to change the topic. The topic is Muhammad satanic or not. In the front of us here, we have Shabir Ali. And lately I discovered that this is his daughter. Maybe now she got married. That's why she is wearing black. Because Muslim girls, before they get married, they put like 10 kilograms of makeup and 7 kilograms of perfume and 8 kilograms of shish kebab, so they can look beautiful. After you marry them, the story is different, especially when they take off their clothes. So Shabir Ali, he have always interviewed with his daughter because he is very conservative, you know, seriously. So his daughter, she asked him questions and he is the one who will answer it. Forget my comment about the makeup. I mean, come on. Makeup is haram. I mean, halal, right? Okay, let us see. So what the question today, lady, to Zakir? And look, Shabir Ali, look how short his dress is, getting shorter and shorter, because according to the Prophet Muhammad, if you go and wear a dress and touch your feet, you'll go to hell directly, brother. Like, you know, burning Christian churches, killing Christians in Pakistan and Nigeria, raping women, kidnapping children, Jews, that will take you to heaven. But wearing a dress, touching your feet, will take you to hell. Very, very serious religion. Absolutely authentic and ethical.
Welcome to Let the Quran Speak.
My pleasure to be on.
We're hearing a lot about satanic verses these days. You know, this is the title of a book that Salman Rushdie wrote in 1988. And
Shall we buy it? Are you making some advertising? Shall we buy it now? Why you don't mention my book? My book is way better than Salman Rushdie. Salman Rushdie wrote not. I mean, the whole book is nothing. It's just about a verse in the Quran. Read my book. Tell your dad, you know, he bought my book and he made a video about it. He said, they asked him, when you want to debate Christian Prince, he said, a Christian Prince, for those who do not know, is a person like personality who have a, like, thinking audio, radio. I think he do a radio show, and we weren't supposed to debate, and I bought his book, but I felt like I'm from different league, and I'm from different league, so we leak at each other. So we know leaky, so leaky week. You know, what the heck is that? Okay, Zakir Naik is not going to talk now. Later. Zakir Naik, don't call me now. I mean, we have Shabir Ali. Respect, man.
Has caused much fear around the world. But Dr. Shabir, I want to talk about where that term came from. What are the satanic verses?
Yeah, so the term satanic verses is used in modern academic literature.
It's used in modern? What? Are you sure? I thought this is a term used since the time of Muhammad. It's in the Quran. What the heck? It turned to be this is new. Fabrication, alarm of fabrication. Shabir Ali, this is new, really? An academic word? Really? That's deep. Okay. I hate to keep your mouth open. I hate it. You can imagine how much bacteria is going inside, especially a shaitan, according to your prophet. He pee in your mouth if your mouth is open. Is that according to academic studies too? Let it go.
To refer to some purported verses of the Quran, which, according to some Islamic narratives, were once recited by our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and taken to be a part of the Quran, but later on denounced as having a satanic origin. To give more details about that, the story says that when the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was reciting the 53rd chapter of the Quran, at a certain point, the chapter as it is now, in verses 19 to 20, says something like this: أَفَرَأَيْتُمُ اللَّاتَ وَالْعُزَّى وَمَنَاةَ الثَّالِثَةَ الْأُخْرَى. Have you not considered Al-Lat and Al-Uzza, which are names of two of the gods, goddesses that were worshipped in Arabia at the time, which Islam comes to denounce and say there's only one God.
Yes.
Yeah, so these are pagan goddesses. And then it says وَمَنَاةَ الثَّالِثَةَ الْأُخْرَى, and then Al-Manat, the third one, the other one. So, and then the next verse, as it is in the Quran nowadays, it says أَلَكُمُ الذَّكَرُ وَلَهُ الْأُنْثَى. Is it that you want sons for yourself, but you want to give the daughters to God? تِلْكَ إِذًا قِسْمَةٍ ضِيزَى. That would be an unfair distribution.
Shabir Ali, I'm not going to make a comment about you claiming to speak Arabic and you know Arabic, but I want to sign a contract with you. I want you to want to be the one who translate my book to Arabic, man. I mean, seriously, is that Arabic? Tiza? Tiza? Do you know what tiza mean in Arabic? You don't know how to say the word, man. Tiza mean her ass, her butt. Tiza, Abdul. What's wrong with you? You made the word in the Quran sound like her ass, her butt. Talking about the butt of who? Female butt. Anyway, and look how stupid the Quran is. Allah in the Quran, he says, like what? You give me the girls, you take the boys. This is unfair, biased division. Look, what the heck? And the funny is, it is the same book says, let me show you. The same book teaching Muslims ethic. So to make it simple, Muhammad, he claimed that the Arab believe that when, or they used to practice, if they have a female daughter, so a female, like a kid, they get upset, But all the Quran is about discriminating females. All the Quran. So here you see in chapter 16, verse number 58, and when one of them is given in use of a female daughter, not infant, there is no infant, his face go black. But isn't it this is what happened to Allah? He said to them, like what? For you the boys, and for me the girls? Do you see, guys, the stupidity? Supposedly the Arab, they do that. But Allah is doing that. Hey Muslims, Who is the author for such a beautiful, smart, intelligent book? Isn't it this is a contradiction? Clear one? Why Allah complain that they are giving him female and he say this is unjust? Well, that's mean, based on this, when a person he receive a female daughter, this is unjust from Allah. Correct? If giving Allah the female's daughter and for them the male is unjust, that means when somebody he have only daughters, Allah being unjust to him. Are you with me? And here you notice the stupidity, not only the low ethic of the author of the Quran, but how much he is awkward and backward. This is Satan. This is Satan talking. Satan, he says stupid things. He sing them for you. So in one verse, so if those Arab, they have a daughter, they get upset, they turn black. So why Allah, his face is turning black now? You notice here, Allah is not complaining that he have 3 daughters or he have children. No, he complain why you take the boys to yourself and the girls to me. I heard that your prophet have 3 balls. Is that true? All of those are rumors. They are rumors. So how he can have sex with all those women in one night? He have 25 wives. Do you have sex with the women? You don't need balls. You do not need balls, so what do you do? First of all, we have to change the rating of the program because we can't talk about this topic with YouTube with you. Don't worry about YouTube. We can talk about it. So what you need beside the ball, if the balls are not required to have sex with 25 women, what the Prophet used to do, there is many ways you can do it. As an example, number one example, you can use your nose. You can use what? Nose. What else? Finger. Excuse me. The Prophet have sex with 25 women, but he could not make a verse make sense in the Quran. I mean, this guy have a lot of power, but not in the brain, obviously. So Allah complained, and he said to the Arab, like, hello, this is unjust. We need the Ali Dawa. This is like an act of a female. I cannot like that. You know, you give the boys to yourself and the girls to me. I'm Allah, la 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 la. They cannot fool me. Okay, this is unjust. So, Shabir Ali, tell us more. You know the song, it says, tell us more, tell us more. Tell us more, tell us more. Yeah, continue.
Pismatin Diza.
Diza. May Allah give you visa to his heaven. Diza. Unbelievable. Yeah, play, like you speak Arabic now. Okay. You remind me of Sheikh Uthman, the ketchup boy. Huh? Shall I make a video for you about how you read Arabic? Anyway, let it go. So Diza, what happened to Diza?
It would be an unfair distribution. So God is, according to the Quran here, I mean, the way that it's worded, we can say that God is using their own sort of presuppositions against them. They presuppose that boys are better than girls. Not that this is in fact. The Quran, in fact, shows that this is not correct to think.
What? He just said this is unjust. He just said himself, this is unjust. He is the one saying this is unjust. Do you see how they fabricate? However, Muhammad received satanic verses. Tell us about the satanic verses.
That way. But the Quran is saying basically, since you think that way.
Since you think this way. Where it says that? Where in the verse it says, since you think this way? Allah saying, this is unjust for you, the male, for me, the female. Do you see the deception? So Allah using their wrong thinking to prove the unjust. So that means this is a false argument. If their thinking is false, and I use a false argument to prove myself agreeing with them, so is it just or unjust? Hypocrite liar.
You think that boys are better? Why do you want to attribute daughters to God?
No, we can go and get you busted in the Quran because there is tons of verses speaking about that potato. If we type the word female in the Quran, we will see that all the Quran say clearly that female is not equal to male. As an example, chapter 3, verse number 36, and supposedly this is Mary, the mother of Mary, saying, oh, I gave birth to a female, and the female is not equal to the male. Did Allah say, no, you are wrong? No, He did not say you are wrong. We continue. In the Quran, the inheritance of a male is equal to 2 females. If Allah don't consider the female less and not less a person or quality, then why the male will have twice time of the female as an inheritance? We continue. The Arab, they worship female deity. Allah's objection is, how do you worship females? This is very clear that Allah is not using their thinking, because their thinking is not against female. If those people, they are worshiping females, how they will think bad about females? Correct, people? If their God is a female, how they can be people who don't like females? And look, Muhammad making it clear. He is claiming that females are the devil. So do you see how we get Shabir Ali busted? They claim that the Arab, they show you a verse from the Quran which giving false translation, that when the Arab, they give birth to a female, they bury her alive. That is a big fat lie. That verse is not speaking about female. The word female does not exist in the verse. It's about the soul. The soul will be questioned in the day of judgment, and the soul, which the person who was killed, will be asked, for what reason you're being murdered? This is about murder. This is not about a female. So falsely they give false translation. But you will see here, all of Islam is against female. The Arab are not against female, to the point their gods are females. And the verse we are talking about here, the same verse proving that. Those people worship females. So when Allah, He said to them, this is unjust division, this is not their thinking that females are bad, because as you see, they are worshiping 3 females.
As opposed, and then you want the sons for yourself. So that would be unfair. So that's how the verse reads now. The verses read now
In Surah Najm.
in Surah An-Najm, the 53rd chapter of the Quran, starting with the 19th verse. Now, the story about this says that regarding the satanic verses says that well, when the Prophet, peace be upon him, recited that, you know, and Manata Thalithat al-Ukhra and Manat the third, the other one, then Satan threw in something into his recitation.
What he throw? What he throw? A gum? Satan, he throws something into his recitation. He threw what? A gum? Prophet, what is the gum in your mouth? Oh, I did not notice. Oh, this must be from Satan. What do you mean throw something? Something like what? A bowl? Speaking of gum, you know, once a woman, she asked me, I don't know that she was flirting with me, and she was trying to lure me, like Aisha, she's trying to lure Muhammad to go to bed with her. So I was in a coffee shop. I think it was a coffee shop. She said, hello, hello, how are you? Where are you from? As I say. And then she said to me, do you have a gum? I said, no, sorry, I don't eat gum. She said, do you have gum at home? I said, no, I don't have gum, neither here nor at home. I don't know what gum she is talking about, you know, what the hell, you know, I mean, why she is even, it turned to be later I learned that the word gum means condoms. So maybe Shaitan, he threw a condom in the mouth of Muhammad. Oh boy.